Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in this video,
the alleged text messages that led to Jana and Kenny's breakup have been released, and at this point, Kenny needs to be removed from Beyond the Villa, and fans need to mass unfollow him because what he wrote is horrifying. So in case you missed it, Jana took to her IG story yesterday to release her official breakup statement, saying that she's seen all the breakup theories and none matched up to how terrible, disgusting, and disappointing it truly is. Kenny then posted his own breakup statement on his IG, but his had a very different tone than Janae's. He made it sound like it was mutual and there was no bad blood, which Jana quickly called him out for, calling him a liar and saying that he's taking no accountability for what he did. But fans were left wondering, what exactly did Kenny do, because this was them only a couple of hours before their breakup was announced. And now one of Janae's best friends is adding context to the story, posting her own IG story with the alleged text messages that Kenny sent about Jana that Jana found on Kenny's phone. She wrote, "My advice for women in relationships: if you have access, go through your man's phone today. Search for keywords like I don't like BW. I thought I would get more money from this. I'm faking this relationship. I'm going on the show for clout. I can't wait to be done with this so I can..."
yeah. Now I've seen so many things that I can't post here, all right? But if you do go on X and all the other platforms, even TikTok, you're going to see a lot of other information. Now, one thing that stood out to me was that they're saying that his family were also part of this whole situation, not just his friends, okay? Now, this is one of my biggest fears. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on this channel, okay? When it comes to relationships and dating, okay? Lying next to somebody who hates your mere existence, your skin color, just everything that makes you you. Now, for the longest time, watching Love Island over the years, I fell off it. I don't even remember the last time I watched it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember the last season or last episode I watched. But one thing that has always been on my mind when it comes to the show, I've always had that question about how they select people for the show. Because if it's Love Island and people are supposed to come on that show to find love, a lot of people come there with their guards down a bit, okay? Because they are depending and relying on you to bring a selection of people who are also into finding love, okay? So, genuine people, honest people who are coming in there to find love. But I feel like at this point in time, this whole thing has become something else. If you're going on Love Island, then you're either going there for popularity or clout or money, brand deals, and so on and so forth. And that's it. Okay? You can't go there for love. You go there for the exposure, and that's it. Because if you're going there and you're thinking you're going to find the love of your life, be prepared. Be prepared. That's what it looks like to me. I always think about it. How do they select these people? Like, do you take them into a room around people they are comfortable with and put photographs of women with different backgrounds, different skin tones, and, and ask them, what kind of a woman do you want? So we know what kind of women we bring in to the house. You ask the black girls the same too. Then you match them to those people. So when they come into the house, you know that this person is definitely going to like this person. I'm sorry, that's what I'm thinking that it should be like, okay? Not just throwing people in, oh, you want love? Oh, come in there. You also want love? Come in there. And then people end up being paired with people who don't like them. And this is not just Love Island. They pop the balloons, love at first sight or something like that, and so on and so forth. If it is a show that is meant for people to find love, then bring people that actually love the people that you're going to bring onto the show, because some people actually go there to find love.
Allegedly, Kenny texted his homeboys things, calling Jana an N-word, telling them that he can't wait till the relationship is over so he can F other girls, that he thought he would get more brand deals and more money, and he was on Love Island for clout. You're sick. You're sick and twisted, because we all know Janae is really religious. So for you to also use God as a way to keep your relationship together, using God as a way to like love bomb this girl and get her like manipulated by you so that you can go ahead and get some money and clout off of her, is that not insane? And I fell for it, guys. I'll be the first to admit, I fell for it. I thought Kenny was genuine. I was like, look at him. He wears collared shirts. He's not up to anything. No, he was cosplaying as somebody lame. He was cosplaying as a God-fearing man. No, this man right here, he is, I can't even say, but hopefully we get some more details soon, because I'm sorry, Janae, you need to go out and tell us every single thing that happened, exactly how it happened, so we can go ahead and drag this guy for the rest of his life.
So not only did Kenny hide a whole entire child that he knew about before the show started, but he also called her the hard R, y'all. So basically he was racist, manipulative, lying, doing all of this for clout and money. He was hiding a whole sticker family this whole entire time. And that's my whole problem about Love Island. And the reason why when I first started watching Love Island, I literally started watching when the first season came out, and it was the absolute best season. I feel like that was the only authentic season that they've ever had. Ever since the first season dropped, it seemed like everybody keeps going on that show to clout chase, to do it for a bag, do it for some fame, and I just don't like that. Like, I like authentic shit. And that's why I never fell into the propaganda of watching this season that everybody's so hyped up about. Y'all need to go back and watch season 1 and see how authentic it was. Because my girlies from season 1, they chewed. I'm so mad they don't have the media cover. And before y'all get to saying, oh, he didn't call her the hard R, he didn't call her the hard R. He called her the hard R in his boys group chat, which got leaked. And that's how she found out.
Can't be too careful, you know. He might get litigious on me. I've heard that he is wanting for money. Hoozle, if it is true that Janae did come to see text messages where he was being racist about her, saying that he is not attracted to women who look like her, saying that he can't wait till the relationship is over and that he was just in it for the clout, that is a unique kind of violation. It takes a particularly depraved person to be able to do that. Frankly, I'd prefer that he had just cheated. Much less therapy involved. Because they were together for almost a year. They lived together. Oh my God. Can you imagine unwittingly having sex with a racist? No, this has to be some kind of crime. This is jail. There is a civil fraud case in this bitch somewhere. So we can't put him in jail, but we can try to get him into bankruptcy court. And again, all of this was either my opinion or a joke. Toodles.
Lastly, this Kenny situation has woken up something that I wanted to discuss for a long time, but I know I'll be met with, it's not that deep, it's not that deep. But do you know what? Fucking it's not that deep, Merchant, because half of you are dumb and lack critical thinking and don't want to think about the implications of your actions once you realize everything is that motherfucking deep. Anyway, the reason why I use the word violation is because this very much makes me question the consent of that relationship. If the whole basis of the relationship is built off a lie, that's one thing. But I'm assuming Janae has been intimate with him, like physically, at some point in this year-long relationship. Obviously not knowing that this man is racist towards black people, black women. How can someone consent under those circumstances? Like, even if we remove the whole, oh, I thought I would get more money from this, and this whole like, oh, doing this for clout and money and whatever, because people do that a lot on reality TV shows and in real life, okay? It's just like insidious. It's insidious. But the element of racism in this makes it feel more serious and different. It feels like a violation. Obviously, it's not happened to me. I'm not trying to say that it has, yeah? But she must feel violated, bro. It's one thing for someone to lead you on and lie to you in a relationship because of whatever. But when they actively have an issue with you, your race, your family, and they have been around all of that, and then they've been sleeping with you on top of that, what the fuck? And what I was trying to wake up is, how can people are so flippant and reductive and dismissive when typically men or people in general lie to sleep with women. They really are. It's something that's normalized, and it's like, oh, you should have known better. It's always on the women when it's like, you should have known better. You should have second guessed this. You shouldn't have been so trusting, whatever. It's never been shifted to, hey, do you know if you are lying to someone and misleading them for the sole purpose of sleeping with them, they have not properly consented to having sex with you. Now let's think about what that means. What that means for you and for this person. If someone is misrepresenting themselves, their character, their belief, their intentions with you, and that is the basis on which someone gives you the consent to be intimate with you, to physically enter that relationship with you, and that's all a lie, then obviously the consent wasn't real consent. So at what point are we going to start waking it up that if you do that shit, hello, you're going down a dark path. If you're already there, it's just, I don't want to say it, innit? Because someone's going to say I'm overreacting, but we need to wake it up.
When Janae said she had seen all the theories of what everybody was saying for why they possibly broke up, and she said none of them was the truth and nothing could amount to that, she's right, because not a single one of us thought it was racism. Like, I did not see that coming. I don't think a lot of us saw that coming, and my heart absolutely breaks for Janae. The fact that she has to even deal with this publicly is just so sad, and the worst part, because no matter where she goes, people are going to look at her and just think about the situation, and that is so not fair to her. But for the past 48 hours, everyone's trying to figure out, what can he do? Janae's best friend just posted this. She said, my advice for women in relationships: if you have access, go through your man's phone today. Search keywords like, I don't like black women, I thought I would get more money from this, I'm faking this relationship, going on the show would be for clout, I can't wait to be done with this so I can F hella bees. What? This is absolutely disgusting, but Janae girl, we are gonna ride for you, okay? So right now, take some time, heal, but just know you will bounce back from this, and this will not be your story. Like, it's one thing to fake a relationship, like, on the show, like, so you can just stay in the villa. But once y'all left, why did you continue to be with this girl? For the opportunities? Because being with her basically kept your stock up? Like, it's disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, there's no other way to put this. Like, what? Like, on the latest episode of Beyond the Villa, Kenny was begging for that 9 to 5. Well, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming, like, because no brand is gonna want to, like, even touch him at this point.
You guys repeat after me. After God, fear what? Fear men. How can you possibly be in a relationship with someone for 1 year? Okay, 365 days. You are intimate with them. You talk to them every day. You go on holiday with them. You've met their family. They've met yours. You took them to Turks. You're friends with their friends. But really and truly, you can't stand them. You can't stand their race. You're disgusted by them. You use them for clout. And then you... Oh my God. I'm so glad that Janae's best friend came out and told us the real reason. They basically said they went through his phone and they searched black girl, and he was basically saying, I can't stand black girls, allegedly. And he was saying basically like, I'm going to use this all for like the money and the clout, and I can't wait until this is over so I can sleep with other girls. You're a disgusting man. Like, this is not a good look for Dominicans, okay? And I watched this man on Love Island, guys, and he was crying his tears out. And I was like, oh, what a perfect man. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. Actress, liar. Shout out to Davide. How do you act like that? Like, I'm so confused. Like their viral sound on TikTok. I want you. I need you. I love you. It was all a lie. And I'm so glad that Leah's crashing out. She commented on his post and was like, take my man down, you demon cloud chaser. And that comment alone has like 600k. That's basically his whole following. Guys, I used to follow him. He had 800 and something k, 820k. And I believe now he's down 600. He's lost 220k in the space of 24 hours. We love it. You did all of this for what? You've lost now. You need to remember, you're nobody. Your brand is literally Janae. You can't stand alone. That's what a lot of people fail to understand. And I feel so sorry for Janae, because to recover from this mentally, guys, is like you've wasted a whole year of her life. And she's going to think like, what's wrong with me and stuff. And you know, the thing is, people always question when it's like a black girl dating a non-black man is because of situations like this. Like, I don't understand why you like date people and don't like them. Like, how greedy, Kenny, how greedy. You could have just said, you know, I'm not feeling it. Most people in Love Island, they break up after 2 months, but a year. Even Liv spoke out. She was like, why are you even making a story? You clout chaser. Leah even retweeted Miguel basically being right. Miguel and Cordell unfollowed him. All the PPG girls unfollowed. Even Kendall unfollowed him. Like, Ariana, the host of Love Island, unfollowed him. Nah, he's never recovering from this. I honestly feel sorry for Janae, but her support system is honestly strong. Serena also commented and said, basically, guys, this is not a show. This is like real life people's emotions. So like, be mindful, and we come in strong after Janae, and he knows that. Who else? I think her brother commented on it, her sister, her cousin. And you know, the thing is, he would have been better off if he never said anything. Who told you to come on social media and speak? Because Janae was actually defending him. Not defending him, but she was like not trying to say too much.
The worst thing you can ever do to a scamming ass, lying, narcissist ass man is to take away his resources. Brands, if you have supported this man in the past, I'm gonna need y'all to come forward and speak up and say y'all are no longer doing business with this man. Take away his resources, take away everything that he has built off of the back of Janae, and allow him to really sit with what he did. I said I wasn't gonna get on this internet and talk about people no more on TikTok, but I got time today. I got lots of time. You fooled us all, Kenny. Big head ass Shrek looking. You fooled us all. You know, I would have rather this man cheat than for her to know she been lip-syncing a scamming ass clout man for a year who didn't like her skin. Imagine being with someone for a year and it all being a lie. Imagine kissing the mouth of a person that does not even like the skin you are in. So the only thing that we can do is take away his resources. Honestly, I think that his page should be reported. Take away his platform and watch that man squabble. Tell him to go back to corporate America and do your Excel spreadsheets and get the fuck off of the internet. You picked the right one today. And you know what breaks my heart the most is Janae is such a sweet, bubbly, happy, energetic, just wants love, just believes in love. She didn't even see it coming. I'm telling y'all, the scariest person out there is the quietest one. Them quiet ones that are really, really nice, that are just too perfect. I mean, like perfect, like scarily perfect. But something never really sat right with me with Kenny. Just never did. And as heartbreaking as it is that Janae had to find out the way she did, I'm glad she found out. Because who knows what other leech business he has done or taken advantage of taken from her that we don't even know about. That she is sparing him on the internet. I won't. I'm not sparing that man. I hope you rot in hell. Fake ass, scamming ass, narcissist ass, scary ass little boy who couldn't face the truth and just be a man and say what it is. So you had to ride a coattail of somebody else because you thought it was gonna make you be who you want to be. Now look at you, looking like a goddamn fool on the internet. No one's gonna want to work with you again. And you better not ever come out and apology talking about, I am sorry for what I did, but it doesn't justify bullying. Yes, it does. All narcissist ass people love trying to make yourself the victim. Old victim mentality, fake ass, wanna be lover boy, secret undercover, scamming ass, old scammer. Anyways, y'all unfollow this man. He needs to lose his followers. That is how you take away their resources. The best way to hit a scammer where it hurts is to take away his resources. The one thing that he wants so bad, take it away from him. Clout chasing ass. Break my goddamn little sister's heart, bitch.
So next time when we tell you that someone's being a racist or they said something racist and you tell us, well, they can't be a racist, they got a black girlfriend. They can't be a racist, they have interracial children. They can't be racist, they have a black friend. Will you shut the fuck up now? Will you shut the fuck up now and listen to us? Unfortunately, closeness to blackness does not make that person any less racist. I wish, you would think, right? If you love someone who's black, or you've given birth to black children, or you have a best friend or a childhood friend who's black, or, you know, your doctor was a black man and they cured your cancer, you'd think it would make them not be racist. It would make them think before they say racist things. You would think, but no, we know this. So please listen to us when we tell you that someone's being racist instead of trying to like discount that, deny that because, you know, they got a black girlfriend.
You know how psychotic you gotta be to racially hate your girlfriend for a year? Fake a relationship for an entire year and have us fooled? You are psychotic, bitch.
Yo, I just found out why Jana and Kenny broke up, and finding out that Kenny is a racist is bad. It's horrible. But I think most of all, it's scary as fuck. Because what do you mean? You were in a relationship with somebody for an entire year, convinced them that you love them, that you want to be there for them, you want to protect them. But you actually hated their entire existence for an entire year. Every day you woke up, you spoke to this person, reassured them of that, showed them love, showed them all that stuff. But you hate them. That's scary. Like, we don't know to what extent he was going to take this to. I'm sorry, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's terrifying, actually. Like, I have no words. And then for him to go on his story and make a statement, a completely neutral statement, no accountability whatsoever, and say, I released this chapter with no ill will. Ill will towards who? Yourself? Your hateful mind? I'm confused. It's people like him that people need to be scared of. It's people like him that are threats to society. People that prefer to be neutral rather than taking accountability are threats to society. I don't care. Kenny, you will begin to cough in 3 fucking days. And I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited. Janae, I'm just happy that she has a good support system. She has her family. She has her friends, PPG. my girls, you know what I mean? Because I can't even imagine finding out that after a year that this person was just fucking swindling you. Scammer, like that shit's crazy. But I just hope Janae is okay, and my girl's gonna come back stronger than ever. I already know. She's a queen.
Some people go there to find love, genuinely. They do want to find someone who is all about them. Not this whole performative contest about who can fake it till we are out of the house and, we can get as much money as we can and so on and so forth. Because at this point, you're playing with people's feelings. You're playing in people's faces. You're playing with people. You're not taking people seriously. Yeah, and for the longest time when I was watching it, it was always like that. They throw in a couple of black women in there, and most of the guys come in, they use them to stay in the house, and when they don't need them anymore, they find ways and means to get rid of them. I remember Yewande Biala's season. I was so pissed around that time. I was so pissed around that time about how that lady was treated. Most of the guys that are going to come on this show are only there for money and clout. And the chances of them using you is up there. Because one thing I know about men, they will embarrass you. They will disgrace you. Most of them are self-seeking. They are selfish. All they care about is me, I. They will lie to you. And this is one of the most dangerous ones. Imagine living your life with a man who hates you. The rest of the group chat, I don't know. These are the kind of men who end up doing some of the most horrible things to the women in their lives. I've seen so many clips of them, and you can tell. You can tell that he doesn't like her. The facial expressions, the jealousy, he wanting to be the center of attention. You can tell from the clips that he is not into this lady at all. Okay, but who is there to protect her? Nobody, because she probably is thinking she's found somebody who loves her. She came into the house to find a mate, and she's found a mate. And maybe he's good at faking it, or she's not looking at certain things. All right, she's just thinking, oh, we must be, because he knows how to put it on when the cameras are on and so on and so forth. But I pray that she recovers from it and she finds somebody who is really into her. And as for him, he deserves everything that is coming to him. Yeah. You deserve everything that is coming to you. And stop playing in black women's faces. If you don't like black women, stop approaching them. Stop going into fake relationships with them. Stop humiliating them. Stop using them. There's no need for that. I'm saying them, myself included. Stop doing that. There's no need for that. Go for your preference. Whether you're a black man, a white man, an Asian man, go for your preference. Okay? Go for your preference. One of the ladies was making reference to, I think it was Shantania Beckford at the time on YouTube. This guy disgraced her. They were popular on YouTube only for her to find out that he was dating other whitey ladies. He didn't really like her. He was just using her because she had the money, she had the place to stay, and so on and so forth. And there's the other lady as well. What's her name? She's now doing Pop the Balloon. She also found out the same thing about this guy who was also using her. Her name was Marian Musa. I think so. She's a UK influencer. I think she's doing Pop the Balloon now. Hers also came out that guy that she was dating at the time, doing videos with and so on and so forth, was only there because of what she had, the clout, the money, and so on and so forth. And most of these white guys, they do it. They do that. So shine your eye well, okay? Before you start taking care of them. Because they will use you. They won't hesitate. They don't like you, but they don't mind spending your money, wasting your time, using your body, and talking shit about you. That's not what you want. So be very careful. Use your discernment. Use your head. Look out for some of these things. And I know some of them can fake it, but still be very, very careful of them too. All right. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. And I'll see you again in another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.